First, let me congratulate you on an absolute killer of an action movie. Yeah. Can I ask you, how does this compare to bringing the Rocky saga to a conclusion? Are you satisfied with it?
Not as much as Rocky. Rocky was, because he's an athlete, his wife died. It was much more a finale. That was it. He really couldn't do this anymore. Rambo's kind of like this errant knight, this Don Quixote, who's a little distorted, who could still do things. And I'm not sure I want to put him to bed because you're never going to find a character like that again. You know what I mean? It's like never. And since I'm identified with him, I like to keep him around for a while. Since
making Rambo 3 in 1988, 20 years ago, which action films have inspired you, do you think?
Oh, I think by far what they've done with the Bourne series is head and shoulder above everything. You have the CGI, but obviously it's pop art, pop culture. But ones that have some real huevos, and I thought that they would be hard to pull it off. An intellectual action guy. I think the Bourne Supremacy is the rest. The other one, if it's just all about stunts, to me it's kind of like I don't know, a piano player with one finger.
Yeah.
Enough already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think by far what Paul Greengrass and Matt Damon have done have been the best in the modern day action film.
I reckon John Rambo would pound Jason Bourne all over the room.
Oh, he'd slap the crap out of him. But then again.
No, completely.
Holy shit. Because Jason would say, let's meet face to face at noon, and I would show up an hour early and cut his head off. You don't understand.
I'd like to see that.
No.
Did you have any battle scars from filming?
Where do you see in the DVD? What's so funny? You do all those horrible stunts, you jump off a mountain, you roll down, you get covered in flames and napalm, and you come out no problem. You turn around, how was that? And you walk smack into a bamboo tree and end up with 4 stitches here, hematomas here. They sew you up in the woods. So what I'm saying is all the injuries happen after the fact.
I've been in battle as well. I've got. What do you think of that one?
You know what?
Hey? That was one of those arrows.
I think it's a very sexy scar. That's one of those things that
really? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's like one of those. Yeah, I lived a life.
Streets of London.
Exactly.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, I was drunk and I knocked my head on the sink, but I don't tell people. No. It was...
You threw your face in front of a bus to save a child.
Okay.
Now that is a hero.
How hard was it shooting in Burma?
Seriously, incredibly dangerous. There was a lot of death threats. There's a lot of Burmese secret police around there, especially in Mae Sot. People disappear all the time. There's more landmines there than I've ever seen in my life. A lot of elephants walking around with 3 legs. A lot of big serpent problems. There's 93 different poisonous snakes in Thailand. So it was a bitch. It was very dangerous. But so this crew, they came back. They were ready to join the army when they got back.
All right. Finally, First Blood. I grew up watching it. I watched it hundreds of times. Okay. And there was an alternative ending, wasn't there? There was an alternative ending to that movie.
Yes, it was.
How many endings did you kind of conjure up for this one?
I had 3. 1 girl, 1 happy, 1 what you saw, and then 1 actually where he meets his father. It was so tempting. Does he die in someone's arms? Yeah. That's the biggest problem with the character. Do you end it? It's like, do you euthanize your favorite child? Like, okay, look, you've done enough. I couldn't do it. So I must admit, what the future holds is either some great experimentation where you take him into another genre, which will meet with tremendous disapproval and maybe approval, or do you keep him on his rampage and he's still kicking a lot of ass around the world because he can't stand himself. He can't stand to be alone. You know what I mean? These guys, he's looking for a noble way to die.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Thanks a lot.
Over the top, yeah?
Yeah, over the top.
Over the top. How did you... Yeah, top man.